Thanks, Resubstorian in the Prime Yuzu. Hey, hey. Thanks to the resub. Aiden. Hey, Edgar. Thanks to Prime Shinobi. Holy flash bomb. It's called a flash bang, but yeah. Sorry. Yeah, I still had that up. Thanks, membership, Sean. Really? He won a Golden Globe tonight for Oppenheimer? That's great. Deserved. Thanks to the Prime Floppy. And Sunderson, the resub cow. We talked about the Alaska airline flight for a little bit. 2 days ago. And I don't know if I'll stream it or not yet. Thanks, Cam. Thanks, resub Schmoke and Coldy. And Mike. And John. Zeitgeist and the Prime Mango. And the resub Nord. So did Chris Nolan and Robert Downey Jr. That sounds about right. Again, deserved. Thanks to the resub Dusty and Tier 1 Shazam. And Lee Crow. And the resub Sakamaki. And thanks for the 2 gift sub. Ooze. Appreciate the 10 Mish. And the resub Bonk. My day's been alright. Thanks for 5 gift subs, Metal. Appreciate the generosity. The Prime Orangutan and Tier 1 Crazy. Didn't do too much today. I'm glad you liked the new music video, Flyleaf. Thanks to Tier 1 Sensuko. What's going on? We got some wacky topics to go over, and then I'm going to do some Lies of P. That's the plan. You hear about Jack Doherty getting banned for a day. It's not even worth mentioning. It's actually nothing. Is there some cocaine? And the bits cringy. And the resub loaf. Are you down patching? I really don't feel like going through the effort. So I think I'll just play through current patch. Thanks to the membership Atomic. And the resub Bray. And the resub Siska. Congrats on the promotion, Tim. I'm glad to hear that. And we went over the alien stuff. Happy New Year, Mish. And thanks to the Prime Derv. Glad you enjoyed the new Godzilla movie. I told you that shit is great. Godzilla -1, fantastic. Are you speedrunning it or beating it first? I'm just going to start from the beginning. So, normal playthrough. And then, hopefully they'll get the speedrun down to like mid-30s, and then I'll speedrun it. You see Lights run it, let's make big moves. Yeah, I watched the whole thing today. Or can you watch the new Godzilla movie right now? Is it not in theaters anymore? How it's still going? Well, I meant when we got out, I stopped watching. Thanks to the resub, Triple X. Nah, I'm probably not going to play the new Avatar game. Dilly's streaming right now saying it was all for content. Yeah, I've been keeping up. Okay, we'll just immediately get into it. I've been keeping up. It's pretty much like I predicted, he has been brainwashed into thinking they're friends. And let's just go ahead and assume behind closed doors she's super nice to him. Her publicly doing that to him shows that she's extremely fake and doesn't respect him regardless. If she's, let's just say once the stream goes off, she's so sweet to him, it means she's embarrassed to be seen publicly with him. And that's still bad. That's not a good dynamic. That's not a friend. There's no way of spinning this as like a good relationship between these two at all. And he keeps saying, or he and she keep saying that it's just banter, but it's not. Banter is the exchange of playful insults. There was no exchange. He made one slight joke about her and felt super uncomfortable by it. She went an hour and 25 minutes of nothing but like the deepest cut insults she could think of. It's just, it's really sad. Thanks, Resub Edgar and Dick Lee, the Prime TJ. Yeah, we talked about the Alaska Airlines stuff. The Prime Sith. Thanks to the membership, Vampiric. Oh, of course I remember Donkey Alley. Ooh, Jesus Christ, Jay. That's fucking horrifying. I'm sorry to hear that. Thanks to Tier 1 Gyro. And congrats, Omar. And welcome, Robin. So do you think it's fully just him being down bad for her, or do you think there's any truth to it being or do you think there's any truth to it being for content at all? No. I think actually the best take so far I've seen actually comes from Cinna. She basically said that if this is all just an act, if the streamer is pretending to just be a giant bully, why is she surprised or offended that everyone views her as a giant bully? It's a really dumb thing regardless, but I truly don't believe this was some kind of mutually agreed upon content play, because if it was, I don't think Dilly would have just sat there and taken everything without making jokes of his own back. It's not banter. He just sat there for an hour and 25 minutes getting roasted by her in the meanest ways possible. They're not jokes. Saying that she'd rather be emotionally abused and traumatized with her ex than date him is not a joke. That's hateful. But he's been convinced by her that it's all just content and whatever. These are some Cyclosi and Pocket and Alan. I'd love to talk to Dilly if he wants to. If he's streaming, I'm super down to have a conversation, pick his brain about it a little bit. Maybe break the spell. These are the resub, terrific. And Brulix. And Archive. And the Tier 1 Detective. You know what movies you're looking forward to this year? I can't remember what all movies are coming out soon. Thanks to the membership vacuum. And the resub GG. And the resub PP Man. And Legend. Bro, I watch her streams. It's her whole routine to humiliate guys. It's totally normal for her. She's done it for years. It's a terrible shtick, and I've also went back and watched some of that too. Dilly got it by far the worst, and he is by far the one that cares the most about her. She doesn't interact with anybody else that way. I went and watched clips of her with Hassan. I went and watched clips with her with a couple other streamers. She seems totally normal there. But it's people like Dilly that she believes is beneath him, or ugly, or undateable, or whatever, that she just brings this outright demon out. So in the best case scenario, she's extremely fake and embarrassed to be seen with people like Dilly, and makes it very clear to her audience to humiliate them. No matter how you... There's no positive way of spinning it. Thanks, Risa, Brad, and Fancy. And the membership tyrant. This is like that one person in the middle school group that all the friends just jab at, never letting them be confident. It's the same dynamic. It's not a friend, it's a punching bag. Thanks to the prime top. I don't know, there's people into being cucked. Maybe this is just what he likes. It's very possible, but it doesn't seem like that's what it is. If that's what he liked about it, he'd be like, I actually enjoy being humiliated. But with his response, he seems to think that this is some kind of mutual banter. But it's not. You weren't bantering with her. You didn't say any jokes back except for one time, and you got visibly uncomfortable when you made the slightest joke. Like, that's not banter. It was one-sided insults, and you were the subject. The content you're saying, like, it was all for content, you know, it was all just jokes for content. You were the joke. She made you the joke for an hour and 25 minutes for everyone to laugh at. And the joke was, you had no chance with her, ha 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 ha. And she had to keep reminding you of that and bringing you down. That's not healthy. That's not a friend. Thanks for the membership, Joseph. But again, if he came out and said, you know what, I actually have a humiliation kink and she helps me fulfill it, I'd be like, you know what, all power to you. You know, who am I to, you know, take a poop in your pudding? Whatever. Enjoy it then. But that's not what he's saying. Thanks to the resub Schmeep and Tricky. And Manuel and the Prime Strange. Thanks to Tier 1 Fireflower. You didn't make the point to tell people not to harass her, I noticed. I just don't think I need to. I don't think I need to be that perpetual nanny to remind people of the most basic common sense. I didn't have her name anywhere. I still have not even said her name a single time that I've been talking about this whole thing. And I have done nothing to tie anything back to her. I don't think I need to make it known not to harass her. I've made that clear for fucking 17 years. Thanks, Resub Gork. I even trimmed this out of her tweet so you couldn't see her Twitter handle. Okay, I just realized though, like, he has her name in here, but that's not her stream. It's not her channel. Thanks, Resub Adam. And Stranger. Thanks for the membership, Zoe. Hey, well, I hope it's going well, Mish. I hope the series is going well. That's super sweet. Thanks, Calvin. Working on any projects? We got a couple big ones in the works. I heard he's being interviewed right now. I'll have to watch it when it's done. Or if he wants, I'm super open to talk to get his perspective on it. I really think she has convinced him of a complete fantasy. And it's extremely bad for him. And it's sad to see. But maybe he convinces me the opposite, that this is actually the best friendship that's ever blossomed. Maybe I need to start treating my friends more like she does. Why are you even bothering to dress up tonight, Caleb? You're not getting any pussy. Loveless loser. What the fuck? Oh my god. Just go home. Why are we going out? You're not getting laid tonight. Go home. Maybe that'll be a big hit. A new love interest. Who is that, Nick? And yeah, we talked about the Viper the Rapper stuff. It's fucking awful. I've been watching the interview. It seems like he doesn't really focus on the negative parts, just kind of ignores the bad stuff. Like you said, it's almost like he's brainwashed. It's not unusual. Again, I think kids in middle school demonstrate that. I'm sure when you guys were growing up, you knew somebody, or maybe you even were that person that was the butt of every joke. And you never got the sense that you really belonged with your friends, but you also didn't really want to be alone either. So you stick there and let them just constantly insult you and bring you down. That is not unusual. And that's exactly what this feels like, but in a much bigger, more public way. He wants to talk. Perfect. How can I reach him? What's his Discord or his Twitter? Thanks for the membership, Kaio. Yeah, wish you the best of luck on it, Mish. I hope Gumshoe Joe's going well. Thanks to Resub Nova. And Fox for us. I still haven't watched the Cat Williams podcast yet. Thanks to Resub Mob. Congratulations on quitting it, Luca. And the Prime Zammed. The Resub Cantaloupe. It's Dr.Dilly. On Discord or Twitter? It's definitely not Twitter, because this brings up someone named Erica. And a cat. Is that his Discord? Here, let me try Discord. How do you add people on the... Oh, here it is. I know it is Twitch's. There's the Prime Fridge. Thanks for the gifted member, Richie. Okay, I think this is the right one. Let me see if he's up to talk. If not, we can just talk off stream. I don't want to make him uncomfortable. Now let me double check to make sure this is him before someone just comes in here and says like a racial slur or something, because I just took chat at their word that this is his right Discord account.
I have not feel like being like, is anyone else like this?
Every time I try to go to Twitch, it's immediately to that clip. Okay, let me see if this is the right account.
Like this?
Yep, okay. Perfect.
Hey, you got the right account.
Hey, hey.
All right, how you doing, Charlie? Do you mind if I can call you that?
Yeah, absolutely. You can call me Charlie 100%. Here, let me pull you up on stream here.
Yeah, I've just been doing my run of interviews, so I'm excited to finally just talk, you know?
No, I appreciate that. Yeah, it's an uncomfortable topic, so it takes a lot to do what you're doing. So I do appreciate you giving me the time here.
Of course. I'm just shocked of, how everything kind of transpired because, I've been watching you for a long time, and this is just crazy to cross my mind, but, I gotta speak my mind and speak my truth.
Yeah, no, I totally get that, and I do appreciate it. Hold on. I'm leaking our DMs immediately here. That took almost 0 seconds.
Of course. It's okay.
Okay, and let me turn you up. Okay, perfect. All right, we're in business.
We're in business.
All right, so your name's Dylan. Is that okay if I call you that?
Yeah, you can call me Dylan.
All right, so why don't we just take it from the top? So how did you and Caitlin meet and become friends?
Right. So we became business partners first, right? So I reached out to her and wanted to get her PC set up kind of right. So that's kind of like the lore is that I'm her PC sponsor. So we met initially 2 years ago, and I built her computer, and then just kind of hit it off as friends, and then I became kind of a mod doing more behind the scenes work for content related stuff. and just kind of had a personal relationship with kind of how tight knit with that kind of kind of stuff kind of goes around with a content creator.
Okay, I think that makes a lot of sense. Now, how close would you say you guys are? Do you guys like talk every day? Do you guys play games together off stream? Like, what does that dynamic look like?
Yeah, so yeah, no, we do play games off stream together. She is like super into Valorant, and she's made me probably a way better player than just from our friendship and just having our banter and just like going back and forth on stuff like that. So I just like I've gotten better at games thanks to her and our time off stream. And then we talk pretty much every week because we have like obviously so I want to tell people that I came and visited and I'm on vacation, right?
Mm-hmm.
And I was like, hey, let's do some streams together, right? So I know how to cook, and I know she's into cooking streams, and then that we would do like a drinking stream, right? So that's just kind of what happened. I was like, oh, let's make the most out of my trip because it was like super last minute, and she was like super accommodating for a last minute idea. So
Now, when I think all of that content idea sounds super logical, but did you discuss like you being the subject of all of the jokes? I'm using that word real loosey goosey here because, in my
yeah.
opinion, it's less jokes and more just deep cut insults. And I know you're at her house right now, so it might be a
Mm.
little uncomfortable to get serious about it, but
No, I mean, I've thought about it and just like, I've been kind of shifting, I've been in a character arc development, right? So I've been taking more initiative on being a part of her content, right? So like she does other content like dating shows and interviews, therapy, just chatting meta, right? And I have recently became like a co-host, a personality that's a regular on her chat. And the personality I like to give is like my nickname's the Dizzler, hence the rise of the Riz, a Rizzler, Dizzler, right?
right.
So initially the idea was, oh, if I got a kiss, it'd be like hype, be W's, it's pushing that Dizzler narrative that I've been working on because I've been doing co-hosting, wingmanning for guys, helping the girls that do the content we do together. And because to talk to girls, you have to have some kind of competency, and like to have the competency to teach them how to work on their Riz, right? So like I have to have that kind of confidence to talk to them, not back down and like, oh, I'm a Discord mod, this and that. You just say I'm a normal guy that talks to people that just happens to mod for Sub Caitlyn. That's just what happened.
Yeah, and I get that. That's not really like
Okay.
where I'm confused on the
Okay.
relationship or anything. But
Oh.
you already mentioned the kiss. Like, did you expect that kind of response when that donation goal was hit, where she'd start just like dry heaving, like she, trying to throw up, like as if you were so unbelievably revolting that she had to run away, rinse out her mouth, fucking say a prayer or something for forgiveness because of kissing you? Like, there's no way that was a joke you knew was coming or like this was the content you envisioned.
I wasn't shocked from it because we've discussed, like our friendship is like brother sister. And then if you put your mindset on like, she only kisses someone very seldomly, if at all, right? That she has to kiss someone that she sees as like a little brother. And I can understand that. I wouldn't want to kiss my older sister and be, you know,
Is that okay? So is that the relationship you feel you have with her, a brother sister? Do you rate like everything in that stream? I watched it. You were extremely sweet and complimentary of her, like not as a sister, but as someone who is clearly more interested than that. Do you feel it's a brother sister relationship, or just the
brother
way?
brother sister. Because I feel like when you mentioned something about like romantic interests, is like if that's the case, I wouldn't be invited to her place. I wouldn't be living here in her personal space, right? So that's the agreement and our trust and friendship, to kind of keep it at that content level and just like kind of understand that we are here to try to entertain. Now, did it achieve that goal? Kind of, sort of, but Yeah, I do see her as like an older sister, and that's just how I have to perceive it, right? You know?
Do you see why that's kind of hard for me to believe? Like, you gave her a 10 out of 10 on the hotness scale. When it was asked, would you hit, you were like, yeah, I'd definitely hit. She's like, I definitely wouldn't. Or, are you two dating? No, I don't claim him. Things like that. Even though it's, with the things you said, it feels like it's not brother sister on your end. It feels more like she keeps you there because that's how she wants it to feel. Do you see where I'm coming from?
Yeah, and that's because I'm just super in tune of like what the content we were looking to push out, right? It's just like because if I say nah, I wouldn't hit. Oh, she's a 7 out of 10. Oh, that just means I'm just saying it just to say it because if I don't mean it or like don't think my friend is all that, then because I got to be honest with myself at some points. Like I think it's okay to make not direct compliments, but like if we're in that situation, just be honest, and it's
So then, are you happy with this kind of content that gets made at your expense, where she's saying things like, "Oh, your hand's tinier than mine," which means, or we're the same size hands, so you have a tiny dick, or I'd rather go with my ex who emotionally abused me and traumatized me than date you for 6 months. Is that like good content to you? Like, is that a good relationship?
I would say, I'm the guest, and that's just what came out of her mouth. I can't control
But
what
then just tell
jokes.
me, regardless of what you can control, how did that make you feel? Did that feel like content, or did that feel like, oh, that didn't feel good at all to hear you say those things? You care about her. Even if it's a brother sister dynamic that you're saying, you clearly
Right,
care about her. And for her to say
right.
something like that and meaner throughout the stream, did
Mhm.
that feel like content, or did it feel like she was taking these extremely rude jabs at you?
Um, I just didn't take it personally because I just feel like, like like we both had to reassure each other, whatever had been said or what, like I could have dished out more. I could have been like, I'm way better than your ex. What the fuck are you trying to say,
See,
right?
and that's where I'm even more confused because you
Right,
and Caitlin keep saying it's banter. Banter is an exchange. This was
right,
a one-handed fucking wallop here where all she was doing was insulting you. Throughout the stream, you made one slight joke about her and kind of got uncomfortable and backpedaled it. That's not banter. This was you being there for her to just spit on, like a trash can, basically.
right.
Like that,
Uh,
and if we're going the content route, wouldn't you want to be the Dizzler who's like, no, I'm actually way above her, or like when she's going in for the kiss, you stand up and you walk away? That would be more content brained than what happened here, which is why I feel like this doesn't really add up.
right. And I think everyone was kind of seeing me struggle with my cat allergy thing, right? So I just was already trying to hold it together and just like trying not to fuck it up even more, already as fucked as it, right? Because like if you people who know me as my personality as the Dizzler, right?
Mm-hmm.
There are times where like she'll have me come on and talk, and I'll be like, "So, when are you coming over and we're gonna do it?" I'm like, "Nah, I'm good," because like I'm talking to whatever, right? Because part of helping her with her content, I have to talk to a lot of women, and I joke about like, "No, don't worry about me. You already done enough for me," or whatever, right? So it's just like there's moments where like she'll throw it out there, and then it's up to me to like take that content or like mold it to what I want it to be. It's just that day you is an extreme version of pushing it on the this is a Discord mod, this is a Twitch mod. He's in my fucking house, and I have to kiss him.
But
That was
but why
the
do you
that,
why do you settle for that? Like, why be that guy? You're not a bad looking guy. You're not a weird guy too. Like, you break the mold of like that stereotypical creepy weirdo mod who's gonna be like, snorting panties out the wazoo or whatever. Why
right.
settle for being that to her?
Hmm. It's just I think it just comes down to what I've done beforehand to get to this point. And it's just, I had recently gotten out of a 5-year relationship, right? And I decided to take this trip. and just kind of like use it as soul searching. And a part of that is I'm still going to have some tendencies that I left behind or carry with me, right? So I'm just the guy to take it all in and burden it. And that's just something I've been working on
But
for a
even the way
while.
you're describing it, burdening it, but why? Why do that? Like you're not a weirdo. You don't need to be taking this burden from her saying these extremely disrespectful things to your face and having her chat dogpile you for being mod in my house, red alert. Oh my god, I have to kiss this guy. You're not a 6 out of 10. I would have said that. Like why take that? You don't That's not a healthy relationship. Like I don't know how
Right.
she treats you off stream. If she's extremely sweet to you when the cameras aren't on, and then she treats you like this when the cameras are on, I mean, she's fake. And she is embarrassed of you. And that's, again, not healthy. I talked about this right before you joined. It's kind of like, I feel like a lot of people can relate to this. Kids, they'll have like a friend group, and there's usually like someone in that friend group that is just a punching bag. It's not really a friend. And that person doesn't feel like they really belong there, but they also don't want to leave because it's still that group. So they just take it, and it's not good. It doesn't feel good. And that's what all of this seemed like to me. It doesn't seem content brain, because if it was all like, the Dizzler's marching through, we better hide your bitch, the satin panty's gonna be flying out the door, Dizzler's here, I feel like you would have turned down the kiss. You would have said, actually, you're a 6 out of 10. That would have been you laying into that persona. And if she was playing along with it for content, she'd be like, oh no, he's not gonna fuck me, but when we go to this club, damn, it's about to get wild out there, it's gonna pop. But none of that happened. It felt more like she used you to just insult perpetually, to bring you down, to put up this, I don't want to use the word facade because I don't know her, but to put up this whole barrier like, this guy doesn't have a chance, let's laugh at him. And that's not good. Like, no one deserves that kind of treatment.
Right. And I'm gonna tell you how it's like it's a formula, right? This is what it boils down to in her personality, right? So the reason why I agreed to do some of the things that happened is because I separate the person from the streamer, the content creator from the person. I'm friends with the person, and whatever it is, like for example, right? It could have been a super hot guy and he could have had some kind of ick, like play, I don't know, Rocket League, or he plays League of Legends, but he's like amazing, everything. She's like, ew, you play League of Legends? Like, I don't know if this will work. Or, just like make witty comments about something she might not like just because it's contrary. It is, not controversial, but it can be. It's opposing, right? So for it could have been anybody, right? She might, and it just happened to be me. It's not the first time she's kissed somebody on stream, right? Or like do content and it's controversial. So it just happened to be my turn, and I kind of understand the things and this, not the science, but like just understand. I have to set my feelings aside and just understand if I'm gonna do content that it's what it strictly is.
It doesn't
And
but it doesn't have to be that way. But you
right.
mentioned something that I want to point out. I went through
Okay.
and watched how she interacts with other friends of hers in the space, like Hassan and everyone like that. Why doesn't she treat them the same way she treated you? What's the deal with that then? How come she's able to do other content with other guys that aren't her perpetually insulting them the entire time, but
Okay.
you, the only content she does with you is to make you the punching bag? Why?
Okay. So like she's not like for Hassan example, right? She went over and just kind of say the reality was like we just did a stream together. He was a nice guy.
You're a nice guy.
I Yeah, but she was also honest saying like I'm not super into that kind of content of political, right? But she appreciated the offer, right? So she will be real and say separate herself for a moment and just say this is what happened, yada yada yada, right? This is not like I don't know. It's just it's hard to kind of like, it's just like when you're on someone's team, right? And you don't want to mess up that dynamic, right? You're understanding that we're all playing parts on a team, right? And yeah, my role on that team is kind of fucked up, but some people are built that kind of way to be like put that stress on my shoulders and just like, because they care about people, and that's just how I felt
And it's
going into it.
one-sided. Do you think she cares about you?
Yeah, genuinely. Like when I went through my breakup, she set me up on to have a dating show. Like
That's
I
using you
love
for
a
content again, though. That's
but
not looking out for you. That's still using you for content, and this is at your weakest moment. You're most vulnerable. You've just gone through a traumatic experience, and she's immediately turning you into content. You,
I could have said I could have told her no. I could have said, "Let me
yeah, but
wait."
and it's not your fault. I'm not putting any blame on your shoulders. Like it's an opportunity. You're low right now because of this breakup, and now you have this girl who's like, "Hey, I've got a bunch of girls I can put you with if you do it on my stream." It's immediately turning you into content. That makes me feel even worse about this relationship because after you've gone through something, she immediately uses you for content.
Mm. Okay. I mean, but to be fair, I mean, like, if she's just using me, why am I staying at her place? Why didn't I just get an Airbnb
Because
or a hotel
it
or
it adds to the content having you there and keeping you around to constantly belittle and make it clear to her community like, hey, this guy doesn't have a chance, let's keep joking about it. It's all part of that same content cycle. Like you are playing this role which you have talked about, taking this burden which you don't need to do, you're above that, and
right,
she is using this because it is part of the joke. Like
right.
she is just farming this whole
Okay.
stigma of being a Twitch mod. He's not gonna ever fuck me, but he can stay here and we're gonna get content out of it by any means necessary. Here's an hour and 25 minutes of me shooting down everything he wants to do, everything he says, every advance, and make it clear I am disgusted by his presence. Now, if it's a role you want to play, I'm not gonna tell you you're a bad guy for it. I just
Yeah.
want you to realize it's not healthy. This isn't a real friendship dynamic at all. Again, if she's like really sweet to you off stream and treats you like this publicly, then she is two-faced and is not actually a friend to you. And what you just said about how when you went through a very bad breakup, she immediately put you on a dating show makes me feel like she is constantly just using you as this source for content to laugh at and have her chat laugh at. Because I haven't seen her interact with anybody else this way. I watched her interact with other people in the community. I've seen her do this to a couple other guys on her stream, but that's the same role that they play that you do, where she just belittles them and insults them, which is still a bad thing, but you get it much worse because you are someone that genuinely seems to care about her. And I think that is so fucked up. You keep saying that it's just banter and jokes, but it's one-sided. She is the only one doing that. Eh, again, in that stream, you said one thing and it made you uncomfortable. It is sad. That is the only point I'm making. You, again, are not a bad-looking guy. You are not in bad shape. You are not creepy. You are not weird. You don't have to play this role for her. You don't have to be stuck being the weirdo Twitch mod who grosses her out so much she goes and fucking hawks in the bathroom and yaks, right? It's ridiculous. It's just mean for the sake of being mean. And if I know she claimed that it's all like an act and all that. It's the worst act of all time. Like she is playing the bully. As Cinna said, there is no way she should expect people to think of her as anything more than a bully, because that's all she's showing. And you are the only one that gets it this bad.
I mean, we're both getting it in some shape or form, right? Because we both agreed to have this kind of content idea put out there. I agreed to it. And there are times where I say I will be that role because, I want to get more into that content
Does it
space. I want.
does it make you happy when she is saying these things to your face? When she is saying you're not good looking, you're not getting laid, I will never hit, I don't claim this, all of those things, does it make you happy?
I mean, obviously, it's not going to make anybody happy if you hear that kind of stuff, right? But at the same time, it's just like if you're real with yourself and you understand where you are or where I am, I understand where I am at right now in my life and like where I want things to go. Is just I have to set my emotions aside when I hear things like that. And I've just been used to that kind of stuff. That's just what kind of shit I decide to deal with, right? And just on the, like what's the difference from like, like I guess the difference of like for like content, right? Like me and you, right? I'm trying to put that out there that, hey, I'm a grown man. I take responsibility for, you know, understanding what I was gonna sign up for, right? So
Well,
we're both playing two sides of the coin here right now, right? We're both getting there's content from one side and you're getting content from this as well.
well, it's
So
very different though. Like, let we keep talking about content again at the very beginning. The content you pitched is different than the content that came out. You pitched doing cooking or drinking, all that. That wasn't the content. The content was her making fun of you. That doesn't sound like what you wanted to do. I don't think
oh,
you
okay.
told her, I want you to insult the fuck out of me for over an hour. Like, that's not the content that I think you wanted to sign up for. I think that is the content that was sprung upon you, and you feel as though you have to take it because you keep saying that it's your decision, you can bear the burden, you're an adult, you can make your own decisions, which of course you can, but why? You just said it doesn't make you happy when she says those things, so what's the point? You don't need that to have a career. And I don't think you should want that to be your legacy or career either. Like,
No.
being Caitlin's punching bag.
I've been told to be a doctor, so that's why I don't, have that as like the craziest thing on my mind right now. But um, I wanted to talk to people and just understand that when you have a love, and that's just me in my fucked up ways, right? Saying the content she does is entertaining enough for me to support it and be a part of a cast of people that agree and that there's some benefits, even if it does not paint me out in the most. I'm the Giga Chad. I'm the winner out of the situation, which, I could have done a better job defending myself. That's where I messed up in my character. That's where I messed up in my judgment, and didn't really think of the consequences of said things. So I take responsibility of that, right? Because like right now, like I'm telling you how I really genuinely feel, like
Yeah,
and
and,
it.
and you've told me that you don't like the way it makes you feel. Do you think a friend would keep pushing that role on you knowing it doesn't make you feel good? Do you think
I
a
just
good friend would do that?
I think friends who like, because I've just had tough love from people in my life in general, right? And it's just like, I come to, I wouldn't say nurture, but like just kind of understand that, not everyone's gonna communicate the way that you think everyone deserves, right? And like if I was a scared Discord mod that a lot of people think or seeing, right? That why would I come and talk and like, not instead of just enjoying seed in the pity, right?
That's
I rather just be honest and just say how I feel, because like, I've already been in the eye of the public. I at least want to say what I want to say.
no, again, like I said, you are definitely not what most people picture when they think of a Twitch mod. But this is not a good dynamic you found yourself in here, and I'm just trying to understand why, and hoping that you can recognize that the way you're being treated is really fucked up. You, even during this just now, you started taking blame. You've done nothing wrong. You said you could have defended yourself better or this and that. You didn't do anything wrong. You were actually just taking bullets like you're protecting the president for her. Again, this was all her idea. Your content you pitched was cooking and hanging out and drinking. The content became, let me insult you. And yet,
Well,
you're the one apologizing.
because the content that I pitched is something, the formula. I'm just pitching the formula. The recipe we already have a set in place that hasn't blown up out of this proportion. So it's just like, yeah, if you don't like this kind of content, don't watch it, right? Don't, but don't send, death threats and all this kind of
Oh,
stuff.
of course, no one supports that. Absolutely. Yeah.
And I feel bad. And, there's, crazy stuff going on behind the scenes. And we're trying to get through that. So it's, I just want to say that, do whatever makes you happy, but like, just understand that there's always more than what there appears to be. Like, so You know, I joke about having a degrading kink, right? Because I go through kind of this shit like this, and I kind of own up to that. And I'm like, yeah, maybe I do, or you know, whatever, right?
See,
So
and like I said, if you had come out here and said, you know what, I actually just have a humiliation fetish, I enjoy being insulted like this, I'd be like, hey, bygones be bygones, Godspeed, brother. But you have already said multiple times, it's a burden, it doesn't make you feel good, it wouldn't make anybody feel good, it doesn't make you happy to hear her say those things. So then why stay and keep letting her do that? Like, I know you view her as a friend, but it doesn't seem she views you that way. She wouldn't keep pushing this upon you if she viewed you as someone that she actually respects.
I don't know. We've just reassured each other as friends that we appreciate what we've done each other like work wise, like for the amount of work I've put in for her, and just understand that, okay, because I've asked, I was like, do you actually appreciate what I do and help out? And she's like, yes, 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 and yes. I've been reassured numerous times that what I volunteer to do is appreciated.
You
And
said volunteer. Do you get paid for the work you do? Does she pay you? Like you
I
obviously put yourself on this team. Do you get compensated for all the work that you've done to help grow her brand by being this role?
I just get, you know, the benefits of, you know, for like my small streaming career, and the revenue that comes from my business that I am solely, you know, the owner of. And so she's helped promote my business in a way and help me connect to bigger and better things. So, you know, me at Bubble Tea Builds, right? I build PCs for streamers that, you know, I want to support and help grow, because she has that kind of same mindset too, to help get smaller people and get them built the way up, you know, put them on a platform and
Does she
showcase their personalities. So that's another side of the content that I help out with is, you know, we both want to help out streamers and get them some better exposure, right?
being paid in exposure is a totally different can of worms, but I guess just to stay
I
in here
mean,
for just a minute, does
okay.
she give you on her platform? Does she give you the time of day to talk about all the cool things you're doing? Because she certainly hasn't so far, from what I've been watching. I didn't know you even really streamed. I didn't know you had a career outside of being a Twitch mod for her that she roasts. I didn't know that. Does she
Um,
actively promote you at all?
yeah, so when I appear on as my character, or like when I talk about, like when I'm doing other things, like I'm dating other girls, right? And I'm just like, you know, telling like, oh, I'm a business owner. I'm in school to be a dentist. That's part, and so she lets me showcase a side of me that no one would usually see because the mod connotation, right? So you know, that's the arc that I've been working towards in this small aspect of my streaming career. So that's just what people who do watch me know, that I have some confidence backed up in that, in there somewhere. Not, you know. So it's just like that day I had a lot going on personally, that I can't really share. And then just on top of being out, you know, allergic, it's just I'm just like, I just want to get through this, and just like whatever happens happens, right? So like if I had the chance to do it over again, it would look different. It would have been the way that, you know, whatever. But at the same time, uh, it's like my friendship with her, it kind of outweighs my wants and needs of like streaming content, business, all that, because I care about her as a person, and she does for me as well. Because if I wasn't up for it, we wouldn't have done it. She was said, all right, that's cool, we don't have to do it at all, because we've talked about it of not doing it because of things, right? So promise that, because I had a lot going on personally before I even agreed and signed up to do that stream, or like streams beforehand, right? So, you know, that's the relationship that I've built with her, and I want people to understand that this is not like a one-sided thing, but people are going to perceive it however they want to perceive it.
Yeah, again, at the end of the day, the way you describe this role that she puts you in is not a role that makes you happy, though. Like, I understand that you view each other as friends. Can you give me the example you gave of like how she cares about you as a person immediately rubbed me the wrong way about you go through a breakup and she puts you on her stream for dating? That's milking you for content. Is there anything else she's done to show
I'll,
that she cares about you?
okay. Well, to be fair, there was a long period of time where I didn't come on, like years worth of time where I didn't want to come on for content. So I volunteer. I say, hey, I'm ready to do this. This is what Dylan wants to do. This is what Dr. Dilly wants to do, right? So she's just given me a platform to showcase what I want to showcase to people. And and she's done that for other content creators as well, and they've gone off and done great things. And I wish I could shout them out, but just know that I've been working with some of these people, and just know that I've been very grateful, very happy. I'm very happy to be in the position I am in right now and just see people grow. And for me, this is going to be a huge moment for me to understand where I'm at and growth wise. And I just wanted to know, like, yeah, that's just I am passionate about this side of things. Like, yeah, it looked like I was miserable. Yeah, it's just what happens sometimes. You when you're in your weakest, it pours, right? And I hope to understand that, like, when I got done with that, I was okay. I was great. I was happy. I was ready to go out, have fun, and be a normal person again. And I was a normal person then. So it's just it's just like that narrative out there that am I here for, did I really fuck up and do this? It's just, no. It's just I didn't force myself. I agreed that this is what I wanted, because I told her, let's do it. She didn't necessarily was like, if you don't want to do it, great. So
Again, you didn't tell her to come on and insult you though. It's a different thing. But regardless,
that's just what the content I already love to know. That's just like, it's normal for me to hear that kind of stuff.
That
That's the
breaks
problem,
my
right?
that breaks
Yeah.
my heart to hear. Why are you the one that gets it the worst then? You're so intertwined with her brand and growing it. Why do you get her ire the worst? Even if it's just for content, why does she pick you to put down more than anybody else I have ever seen her interact with?
I mean, it's just I've seen different sides of it, and I just thought what she said isn't new content. It's been rewashed jokes that have been discussed before. Like, it's just like, it is not something new to me, right? Like, it's if you already kind of come to know what to expect, then you kind of understand that's what may or may not happen, right? If it does, it does. It doesn't, it doesn't, right? So for me, it's just like, we have this formula. This is how we do things. This is how we operate. This is how the content machine we had put out there, and then that's just what was seen by the general public. So
Okay.
it,
Well,
it is what it is at this point.
all right. We don't have to keep going around in circles here. I guess just one last thing that I want to know. Do you think she did anything wrong?
Hmm. Let's see. It's a tough question to answer, because obviously I want to stand by my friend, right? So I mean, it's tough because the truth. Like, I would have to say, I would say no, because I'm not forcing myself to say no. It's just because if I didn't really want to do it, I wouldn't have done it. And if I was really, really, like, not invested into the process and like what we've been doing, I would have not never came here to begin with, because I knew, because most people were like, because I kind of understand bullshit, and just understand that if I don't want to do it, I'm not going to do it. Or like, if I don't want, like, be put in a very uncomfortable situation, I won't do it. Because like, if I wouldn't talk to you if I was not okay with it. So
Yeah.
I would have to say no, and just understand that
So you think
I trigger like,
you think everything she said to you was just okay, fine content, even though it hurt you, which you said, you still think that that's totally okay for a friend to do? in front of everyone in your community and tell all your embarrassing moments and insult you for everything she believes is weak about you, that's the green light.
I agree to it.
But you did, again, the content.
She
You play
she
it.
asked if it was okay, and I said yes.
She asked if it was okay to say that I would rather be emotionally abused and traumatized by my ex than date you. She ran that pre-wash joke by you.
No, but I mean, I just, obviously it's like, it's a joke. I mean, is it a good joke? No, but I understand that if you're gonna try to, like, you're a comedian, right? Like, not all their jokes are gonna land and stick. If you're shoot, we're doing what, an 1,800 view quick stream with no real plan behind it. It's
The
just
plan was to insult you. It seems that was the whole plan for the entire time from then till she was drunk enough to kiss you, from the donation goal, and then to the time you went to the club.
Okay.
It's that seems like a plan that I don't think you probably envisioned for how that stream would go.
Yeah, I mean, it's just like with the stream, we were already winging, like, just from the jump. And it's just like, yeah, we planned some things like, hey, let's talk about how I would talk to a girl at the club. Or, I think you missed the part where, like, we're so comfortable with each other that I would agree for her to take a shot out of my belly button or something stupid like that, right? So it's just like, I already was signing up for something that could be really chaotic and just live in that kind of chaos. And it's just, yeah, for someone who can't handle something like that, that will ruin them. I'm just not going to let it ruin me. And I hope you understand that, Charlie.
I'll be honest, I don't. Being fully transparent, I don't get why you put yourself in this position. You're much better than this. I don't think you have to be this platoon that she spits in and lets her community do the same. I don't know why you let her treat you that way publicly. It doesn't seem like a healthy friendship, the way she milks you for content, even after you got out of a 5-year relationship that clearly still did have a big effect on you at the time. I don't see this as a good friendship, but I'm not your dad. I'm not your dad. My voice is cracking, but like I actually am just kind of sad to hear this perspective because it sucks, like, being fully honest. You don't deserve to be treated that way. No one does. But if it's the role that you're happy with, if you believe that the exposure she pays you in is worth your business guidance and all of that, and you'd like to keep playing the jester for her to joke about and laugh at for, however long, then all power to you. But yeah, I'm not going to lie and say I get it, because I really do not. It just seems very toxic, and it seems like she has got you completely hooked on a fantasy. I don't believe she is a good friend to you. From everything you told me.
I mean, that's just for me to deal with and process, because
I get that. Yeah, that is your cross to bear, as they say. I just wanted to try and understand, and I'm walking away with even less of an understanding, if I'm being honest. And it's not your fault. You took blame for how this stream went when you've done nothing wrong, and it's just sad, is all. And I'd like better for you and anyone else in your position.
I don't know. I just know that there is, as hard as that sounds, that there is something positive to take from this, right? For those who are interested, and obviously, with streaming and content, there's like, it just goes hand in hand. Like, what are you okay with, or where people are okay with to like do? And it's just, I just happen to be on that side that's a little bit not, I don't know, I would say risque. That's just how I want to describe it. And but I appreciate the time for you to come talk to me and just try to understand. And it's been a lot, but I appreciate it, and I wish you well as everything.
Yeah, you as well, man. I hope whatever you decide to do, I hope the doctor and all of that works out well, and the brands you're building. I'm wishing you the best of luck with it, brother.
Thank you, man.
Yeah, have a great rest of your night, man. Appreciate the time. Well, that was an interesting conversation. He's just such a seemingly nice guy. Whoops, wrong one. I don't know. Again, I'm not his dad. I wanted to understand. I still don't, but that's his thing, not mine. Have I seen the new UFO video? Which one? We went over the Miami stuff. What's going on with the Donkey vid? Oh, I was going to talk about streaming services. Donkey did a great video breaking it down, and I was going to rant about it because I've been really having a fucking headache with all the streaming services that keep getting popped up. So I'll get to that. There's a couple other topics. Do you bet she was in the room? No, I don't. I don't think she was there feeding him a script or anything. I think that's just actually how he feels, and I think it's because she was the only person that offered him anything after his bad breakup based on what he said. And I think that got him hooked on this idea that she's a good, caring friend, when I don't think that's the case, since the only thing she offered was him being content for her. Thanks to Tier 1 May. The membership Fran. But again, if he's happy at the end of the day, it is what it is. Yeah, no, we already went over the Miami alien thing. That's what I was talking about. It's shocker. It wasn't real aliens in Miami. A bunch of baloney. Thanks to Resubdol. Is there any anticipated games that will compete with Black Myth Wukong for Game of the Year 2024? I don't know what all comes out this year. Black Myth Wukong's my most anticipated this year. Final Fantasy VII Rebirth, I keep forgetting, is right around the corner. That one's probably going to slap too. I'm looking forward to that. Other than that, I don't remember what else is coming. Oh, Tekken 8 as well, into this month. That'll be fun. You gonna watch the college football final? I might. Is Hades 2 this year? If Hades 2 is this year, then yeah, maybe that competes. Thanks, Arisa Orion. No, I still haven't watched the Cat Williams interview, so I don't know enough about it. You see the Boeing 737 MAX 9 is grounded again? Is that the one that had the problem? Well, it wasn't a problem. They just didn't instruct the pilots on how to stop it from nosediving from like 2015 or whatever. Thanks for resub, Fred. Silk Song's not coming this year. I'm 100% sure of that. Oh, hope everything's okay, Lobster. Be safe. And thanks for the... Oh, thanks for that, Doge. And thanks for the membership, Tyler. Oh, yeah, no. I think Donkey's video on streaming services highlights the absurdity of it in the best way possible. I have been livid at how difficult it is to actually find the shit you want to watch on streaming services now. It's worse than cable. It's actually worse than cable's ever been. Because they divide the content up across like 25 different platforms now. It's fucking miserable. It is unbearable. So like you'll have like 1 and 2 of a movie franchise on one platform, like Hulu, then you have to go to like Netflix to get number 3, and then you have to go back. Nothing illustrates it better than the official Pokemon Watch Guide that Donkey pulls up here. Where was it? And I don't know what we do to fix it. Like, I just think, like, we're probably too far gone. So to watch Pokemon, like, if you wanted to watch every season, there's a whole guide on what you do. So you have to go through, like, 12 different streaming platforms because each one has different seasons. So you have to bounce around. And some of these I've never even heard of, like fucking Freevee. Try watching Yu-Gi-Oh! Netflix used to have most of Yu-Gi-Oh! Unless it lost it, which it probably did. Thanks for the membership, Troy. Dragon's Dogma 2. Oh, yeah, that one as well. You haven't heard of Freevee? No, I've never heard of Freevee. I don't know what it is. And I've also never heard of the one underneath that, Hoopla, for seasons 10 through 12. Hey, congratulations, Chance. That's a big milestone. Piracy solves everything. And that's the point I was going to get to. I don't think there's anything we can do to stop this saturation of streaming services and like splintering all of the content across all of it, just fucking sprinkling tiddlywinks around there. But it is blown up piracy again. Piracy is now the easiest way and most convenient way to watch anything. It's crazy. There was a time where Netflix came out and piracy started to dwindle a little bit for the most part because Netflix was just so easy and it had like everything, like convenience. I think it was Gabe Newell said piracy is a consumer. I don't remember what he said, but basically he said piracy is the direct result of being inconvenient with the official sources. I don't remember the direct quote, and it's super true. Netflix curbed piracy because it was so fucking convenient. You get one service, you get pretty much everything. And now we're at a point where it is so splintered and so hard to get any of it that it's so much more convenient to just pirate it. And you also get the complete product. So like SpongeBob, for example, if you were to watch it officially, you're missing 2 episodes because they got censored and taken off. If you pirate it, you get the whole show. We have really come full circle. That's what he said. Gabe Newell said piracy is a service problem. That's right. That's what it was. Thanks for the membership, Saucy. Tier 1 Wolverine. Imagine if there's no Steam for games and just multiple platforms. That would be miserable. I know people give Steam a lot of shit, rightfully so, for a couple of different reasons, but overall Steam is like the best net positive gaming has ever had. Because without Steam, all of those titles would be sprinkled across Origin, Epic, Uplay. What were some of the other failed ones? There was a time where everyone tried to launch their own game service. There's more, and I'm blanking on them, but they were all trash. EA, yep. God, there's so many. I already said Origin, actually. And probably not, Wong. Probably just gonna keep the Moby Huge in the back. Thanks for resub, Joe. Haven't busted that out in a long time. Did you see the dude who jumped in the Bass Pro Shop tank naked? How could I have missed it? Of course I saw that. And all the tweets went around talking about having his coochie out because his cock is like shriveled so small because the water was really cold. And then he also has the worst picture of all time getting carried away by the cops where he's like strutting around and it really does look like he just has a very small clitoris and a like tiny almond hanging from it because everything shrunk, or maybe he also just has a micro penis, so it's a lot of different things. And now he will always just be the naked Bass Pro Shop bussy guy. Of course I saw it. That was everywhere. There was also a really great bird's eye view someone else filmed from a higher vantage point when he cannonballed into the Bass Pro Shop's pool. When he climbed out, he fell and hit his head on like the rocks underneath it and then just laid there like KO'd for a while before the cops like hog-tied him and carried him out. That whole thing was fire. Apparently, it also crashed his truck before getting there, so it couldn't have been more chaotic. And congrats, Tyler. Congrats on the 9 days of being free of it. That's a tough addiction to crack, or to stop. Let me guess, Florida. You would be correct. I believe it was Florida, right? Oh, no, Alabama. The exploding toilet was Florida. This was Alabama. No, obviously I can't pull it up on stream, man. It looks... When I first saw the video, chat told me about it and I looked it up after stream. When I first saw the video, I thought it was censored. They just used like really weird pixelation because I couldn't see his wiener in the pool. I was like, oh, okay, it's censored. Let me try and find the uncensored version. And then I found one that said uncensored and it was the same thing. I was like, what? Why am I getting lied to? And then I realized, nope. It's just, it shrunk. They set that thing from Wumbo to Mini. So that was an awful legacy he's leaving behind. And yeah, I watched it, Liam. This 100-year-old family-owned pizzeria I work at caught fire yesterday, and Dave Portnoy reached out offering to help with rebuilding. Well, that's nice. Sorry to hear that it burnt down. That's fucking terrible. And thanks, Kristen. These are resub texts. Do you see the wife response video? She called it a swimming pool. That was a meme, right? I'm pretty sure that was satire. That wasn't actually his wife. I'm almost positive. I didn't really look into it, but it was so over the top ridiculous that I'm pretty sure it was just satirical as a joke. What's the VIP reward do? Nothing. It's just there just because it was silly. Hold on, quick text message. Okay. Thanks, a resub jar. You see Lud's video on Michael Reeves getting robbed? I didn't see Lud's video on it, but I saw Michael Reeves did get robbed. Oh, Alan Wake 2 is good. Yeah, it's great. And thanks, Lofu. Did you hear about the family dog who ate 4K in cash? He's too high class to eat their homework anymore. What a cool treat. The judge that was attacked the other day is requesting to see the man again tomorrow. Really? She said, "I want more of that action. I didn't get a chance to get my wallops in there." Bringing him back into the Thunderdome. This time she lunges at him. That's kind of fire. Thanks, Prime Steve. And no, I still haven't played Hellboy yet. Oh, it's super cute, Red Pie Man. I'll check it out. When are you gonna cover what happened in Miami? I already did. I covered it like 2 days ago. Thanks to Resub Tomato in the Tier 1 Neo. How far into One Piece are you? I'm still on Fishman Island arc. I haven't watched in like 3 months. It's so boring. I hate the Fishman Island arc. Such a letdown because it was following an incredible arc. Oh, glad you like Gosak. I appreciate that. What chat are you reading? Both. YouTube and Twitch chat are combined into one. I don't know John and I don't know Rose, but hopefully everything works out. There's a tier 1 Darth. Yeah, we went over it already. We even talked to him, Bear. You can rewind the stream if you want. Thanks to the resub soft. You watch Solo Leveling? No, I forgot that it came out. But I will. I plan on it. Hold on. Where was the other thing I wanted to bring up? I thought I put it in another tab. But I guess not. The OTK charity fraud. Oh, the soft giving stuff. Yeah, we talked about that a couple days ago. I was looking into it a little bit more. I looked at the Jacob Wolf article, and then I saw Asmon said that they're in an active lawsuit against them. So I guess I'm just going to keep waiting to see what comes out. But yeah, soft giving seems so fucking scummy. I had no idea about any of that, and they tried to rebrand, so I thought they closed. But I guess apparently they rebranded to try and deceive people. Just because I don't do React stuff, Aiden. Thanks to Tier 1 Ted and the resub Shuvi and Lick. Faking charity is the lowest of the low. Oh my god, yeah. The guy behind it, I forgot the name from Jacob's article. Whoops. I forgot the name from Jacob's article, but apparently he had like a whole history of being a little odd. So I guess soft giving from the very beginning was just meant as some kind of money-making vehicle as opposed to an actual charitable organization. I don't think any of the streamers that signed up knew that. It seems like that was a huge revelation from the Jacob Wolf article. But goddamn, that is awful. Apparently they had raised like, what was it, 6 million in one of the years? Or maybe that was cumulative. I'm already blanking on the dates on these. But they raised a ton of money and they pocketed like 42%. There'll be more, Sukasa. What is soft giving? I only do hard giving. Nice, I guess. It was just a huge middleman charity that partnered with a lot of streamers to do fundraisers for organizations. And apparently it came out that it was really sketchy, it was really weird. And then fast forward to today, and like I said, I thought they closed like a year ago, but apparently they rebranded. And fast forward to like today, or like a week ago, however long it's been, Jacob Wolf published an article kind of going over what made them so scummy and how they rose to prominence. They took like 42% of the donations without making it clear. It was just a lot. There's a resub Lancer. So I guess we'll see more from the OTK lawsuit against them. From what I've seen from some of the creator responses, they didn't know that about soft giving. Which I guess makes sense because Jacob Wolf kind of blew the lid on it. It wasn't common knowledge. So I guess we'll see. Thanks to the membership riser. It's all alleged, I have to say, because apparently they're in a lawsuit with Jacob. Thanks to the membership moments. And the membership wiki. Thanks to the membership deal. Were you looking more into that Godzilla fan game? Of course I was. This shit was so hype. I guess check, but I don't really even have that. I think it's membership Rosa. And Fuzzy. Don't really have any. The other comic book is Plague Seeker. It's Godslap and Plague Seeker are comics. You hear Illuminati is being sued by the state of Colorado for roughly $27K for back taxes and other stuff. No, I didn't hear that. But I mean, I guess sounds about right. Chase the heat, huh? That sounds dangerous. Thanks for Prime Life. That's a lot of spicy food to be eating. Have you heard about the classified hearing in Congress on UAPs? Is there a new one coming up, or are you talking about David Grush? Because we covered David Grush stuff when that was happening, but he hasn't done anything in quite a while now. There's a resub. Decimal. The resub beaver. Fallout 3 or New Vegas? New Vegas is the better game, but I felt super nostalgic for Fallout 3, but New Vegas is objectively the better game. And it's not really even close. And I liked Prototype when I was a kid, but I didn't like Prototype 2. Thanks, Resub Sonic. You should watch the Godzilla history video by Big Action Bill. Maybe I will. I've been so into Godzilla now after -1, and now fucking Save the Earth Melee. Godzilla's making a comeback, baby. Well, it's not like it went anywhere. It's always been wildly popular. Oh, sweet. Well, thanks, Moments. Any hype for Dragon's Dogma 2? Yeah, I'm very much looking forward to Dragon's Dogma 2. That was awesome. Thanks, Drywall and Hassan. You see the mouse who cleaned the Welsh guy's shed. Can't say I saw that. What a polite little guy, though. Is there footage of it or something? Is it something cool to look at? And also proof? Or I just take him at his word? Favorite Roblox game? Thanks, Risa Billy's. Probably Squid Game when it first came out. Jim Wool was really fun to play against. The fucking menace. We're exactly a month and a half away from live-action Avatar: The Last Airbender. Thanks, Resub Kinji. I didn't know it was that close. They still only have the one teaser out, don't they? Oh no, they have a new one from 2 weeks ago. Oh, that's cool, dude. Not expecting much, but I'd like to be pleasantly surprised. Saw an early screening for The Beekeeper. It's such a fun, bad movie. Basically, Jason Statham's John Wick comes out next week. Fire. That sounds fun. And I've not seen Iron Claw. Screen culture is fake? Is it? Oh, okay. Then still just one trailer. Thanks for the membership, Alex. Did you see, or did you hear that the Disney Day Drinkers Club is upset about their favorite trash can being moved in Epcot? They loved it so much, a real priest even baptized it. The fuck is the Disney Day Drinkers Club? Benny the trash can mascot of Disney World Drinking Club has disappeared. Thanks for resub, Kaiju. I don't know about that, Penguin. Maybe at some point. A group of Disney World fans belonging to the unofficial Disney Day Drinkers Club have lost their silly mascot, a trash can nicknamed Billy, after staffers at Walt Disney World seemingly removed it from its longtime spot at Epcot last week. The Disney Day Drinkers Club, also known as Club D3, was founded in 2021 to bring together Disney fans who share a love for the park and, as the club's name would suggest, alcoholic beverages. Hey, I'm not one to applaud Disney adults that get like super obsessed with Disney, but that's kind of fire. The Disney Day Drinkers Club is kind of cool. I was wondering if you've heard of Scientology Audit Streets LA. He has been protesting outside the Church of Scientology in LA every day since they threatened his son. What the fuck? No, I didn't hear anything about that. Thanks for the membership quiz. And the 5 gifted members moments. Thank you for that. We were coming out of COVID, so we were drinking around the world. Club D3 founder and president Skip Scher told Nexstar. We were just having fun and we thought this trash can would be fun to have as a mascot. That's quite quirky. One of the group's members, a priest, even blessed the trash can during a meetup, albeit with Smithwick's instead of holy water. Huh. That's cute. Wow, 85,000 members for this, huh? Thanks for the gift sub, Dirty Dan. Have I looked into the Ladybird Lake? No, what is that? Thanks for the resub, Mew. Give them back, Benny, goddammit. Yeah, just put it back. Well, no, maybe they don't want to encourage Disney day drinking. They've got this squeaky clean image that they like to maintain. But it is Epcot. Maybe they'd be a little more lenient with it. That's cute. Thanks for the gift sub, Pesky. Tier 1 Burger King. Ghost music video is fire. Appreciate that. Glad you enjoyed it. Yeah, we had a lot of fun filming that one. Thanks for the resub, no vote. Have you ever been sued? Yeah, one time. After a car accident when I was... How old was I? 18? 19? I don't remember. Shit was traumatic though. Did you win? No. Thanks for resub, Bach. Lady faked an injury, went to a corrupt doctor, and then ended up pocketing like $100 while hosing my insurance, but she had to pay off the doctor and everything, so she literally walked away with like nothing, I don't think. She had the moral victory though. She fucked me. Let a man chill with a mouse while cracking a cold one. Hey, that's what I'm saying, man. Just put the trash can back for the Disney day drinkers. Thanks for resub, Milkman. When did you make your first Oregon Trail video? Shit. 2011, I think, maybe? He's the Prime Fighter. I will check that out at some point. Scientology stuff is very scary, though. Thanks for resub, Gugu. Sorry to hear about that guy's son being threatened. Yeah, we were just talking about the Bass Pro Shops guy. Thanks to Resub Water Guy. I did not see that about Steven Yeun not being in Thunderbolts. New Moist Wrestling League anytime soon? Yeah, we filmed it last week. Should go up next week-ish. It was a big one. This was our biggest one yet. This one took a while to get going. But we're going to try and do monthly now. We've got everything set up. We've got full 20x20 wrestling ring in the warehouse now. Literally professional setup. Same way WWE sets up. We got the works now, so hopefully MWL at least once a month. Thanks a Prime Taser. Magic Craft? I feel like I've played that. In fact, I know I've played that. Yeah. No, I have played Magic Craft. Thanks to Tier 1's teamed. Have you ever been to the Scientology headquarters in Clearwater? I grew up right next to it. It's so scary. I haven't been, but we were going to film some content where Jackson's from Australia, but he visited us in 2020, and what we wanted to do is send him undercover. Undercover's the wrong word. We were literally just going to convert him to Scientology so he could give us the insider scoop on what it's like from the bottom. But we were a little too afraid that we'd get killed for doing that. So we didn't. Thanks to Prime Red. Thoughts on Bindi and the Ink Machine movie? Didn't know they were making a movie. That's cool though. It was a decent game. I enjoyed it. Thanks for some bread milk. The Prime True. You're more than welcome to come, Edgar. Absolutely. Glad you enjoyed the new music video, Duck. And maybe at some point if we ever do a tour. Thanks for membership, Keaton. You see the new horrific SpongeBob popsicle design? No, it makes it so bad. There's so many SpongeBob Oh. I found the one you're talking about. Well, I appreciate it. I think it looks cute. I mean, this is right in line with modern quality SpongeBob. It almost looks no different. Is that right? I don't know what the SpongeBob popsicles look like, but this is the one that caught my eye as being really just not good. Did you see that Aquaman is the highest grossing DC movie of 2023? Yeah, but that's like not impressive at all. That's like saying I run the fastest out of my group of 3 friends, and my 3 friends aren't exactly athletes. DC had fucking stinkers last year. Yeah, let me see. What did they have in 2023? They had Blue Beetle, which was the only one that was okay. They had Shazam. They had The Flash, which I thought was okay, I guess, as well. What the fuck? They had 2. I thought they had 2 more, unless they were in 2022. No, those were 2022. I was thinking. So they had Shazam 2, Flash, and Blue Beetle. It wasn't exactly going up against Titans. No, Black Adam is the one I was thinking. That was 2022. I just checked, at least according to this list. Thanks, Anne. What company do you think can produce good DC movies? Every company except DC themselves. The Batman was fantastic. Christopher Nolan's Batman trilogy, fantastic. The animated movies are also fucking bangers too, but that is actually DC. There was one more non-DC made DC movie that was really good. The Joker, thank you. The Joker. When did you get the hand tattoo? Last week. Is James Gunn making the new Superman? I think so. Did you hear about the $250,000 Kit Kat heist? Holy shit, how many Kit Kats would that be? How scammers stole 250 grand worth of Kit Kats. Hey, appreciate it. Thank you, Beef. Glad you enjoyed it. So 55,000 Kit Kats. About 250k worth of the chocolate wafer candies has basically been held hostage. The saga is a little bit hard to follow, but it all revolves around a shipment of 55k Kit Kats from Japan, including rare flavors like melon. Okay, how did they do it? Okay, it's because of that Danny had the Kit Kats sent to the United States. He's the owner of Boxu, a company that sells subscription boxes of Japanese snacks, including Kit Kats, hoping to flip the candy to consumers with the initial shipment costing 110k. But in a logistical and legal nightmare, Kit Kats are sitting in limbo, unable to be sold, let alone released to his care. He said, I don't know if I'd be comfortable selling these to consumers. What if something actually happens to the customers that eat this and we get sued? The Suicide Squad, that was also 2022. It wasn't on the list, I don't think. But yeah, that one was good. And no, Aquaman 2 was the highest grossing of 2023. That's how we got to that topic. The movie fucking sucked, though. Aquaman 2 is miserably boring. When it came to ship them across the country from California to Boxu's warehouse in New Jersey, that's where things got dicey. He enlisted Shane Black, who runs Freight Rate Central, to coordinate the trucking, paid him $13k for the job. He contracted with someone named Tristan, who turned out to be a scammer. When Tristan came clean, he also shared locations where he stored all the Kit Kats. Once Black had the info, he tried to successfully deliver the candy, and he was once again duped by the scammer, this time someone calling himself Manny. At this point, the Kit Kats had disappeared while the other half were stuck in storage. So this guy just took them and vanished. Okay. Caitlin Live talking about you. Godspeed, I guess. I got nothing more to say on it. I got to talk to Dilly. It's very clear that he's viewing it very differently than I believe she views it and everybody else. Thanks, Arisa Pepper. It's his decisions to make. If he's happy at the end of the day, despite being hurt by her words, then all power to him. Yeah, we're doing Liza P in a little bit. I'm going to blast through it. Well, not blast through it. I'm going to actually like go through it this time. And then probably learn the speed run if it gets down to the 35s-ish. Thanks, Resub Hayes and Carlito. Oh, it's been a lot of fun with those, Zach. Appreciate it. And yeah, we talked about it, Tracy. I've heard some of the cliff notes about the anime, like dubbing drama and all that, but I haven't looked into it super deep. Sleep well, Dominic. And thanks for the gift sub, Jewel. Would you speedrun Half-Life or any Portal game? No, those are way too deep for me. Those are way too hard. I'm not good enough. And that is a crazy story, moron. I haven't heard about that. Alright, let's start up Lies of P now. Those were most of the topics I wanted to go over anyway. There was one more thing, but I can't find the tab for it, so I don't remember what it was. Oh, wait, I need my controller. Actually, no, Lies of P is actually played... The speedrun plays on keyboard and mouse, so I thought it was actually played better on keyboard and mouse for a second, and then I just realized how stupid that would be. It's a fucking Souls-like game. Let me grab my controller. Be right back. I'm also gonna fill up my water. Thanks for your sub, Vampire. Alright, I'm back. Alright, let's ride back in the saddle. It's been a minute. I gotta change category, hold on. Go for true ending, it's worth it. What do I need to do for true ending? I'll go for true ending. They're making 3 animated movies. Crisis on Infinite Earth to end the current animated DC universe. Instead of easily ending it in 1, they're milking it for 3. Eek. Just lie and fully listen to all records. Okay. Thanks for your sub, Dark Lord. This is Lies of P. This game is actually extraordinary, and I feel sinful for not having beat it the first time. So now I'm making up for my mistakes. Yep, hold on, I see camera froze. There we go. Is there audio right now for you guys? Because I'm not hearing shit. Thanks, membership wanderer. No, no audio. Okay. Why is that? Let's go caveman first and just close and reopen. Let's try that first. Your DualSense isn't supported by the game. What? Oh, okay. Person you made the mod video about is getting death threats, people raiding her chat Discord to tell her to kiss. How do you feel about that? Bad. Obviously, I don't condone it. There's weirdos on the internet. Her community's come over here doing the same shit. How does she feel about it? That shit happens on the internet, and it's the sad reality of it. No matter how much anyone disavows it, there's just going to be weirdos that do it. Obviously, I don't fucking support it. Thanks, membership retro. Why am I still not hearing audio? Your audio switched to the controller. Oh, okay. Let me fix that. You're right. That explains it. No, I didn't finish Liza P first time around, so now I'm gonna finish it.
Can you hear me? Geppetto's puppet. We need your help.
You were just about to get to the part where it gets really good too. Yeah, but it's not worth just picking up from there if it's been so long. I'd rather just start over. I'll get back quick enough. I'll first try everything, especially since every boss is fucking nerfed apparently. Thanks to the gifted member Wanderer.
Ah, there you are.
Oops.
I've been looking all over for you.
I was watching one of the speedruns, and that's apparently the fastest way of getting through is doing that. Well, maybe not. Okay, I did it wrong. Bro's gonna quit in the same place again? No, I'm not.
I see they got Jiminy too. My name is Sophia. Please come to Hotel Jiminy. Please escort him to the hotel.
I still haven't watched the Cat Williams interview yet, and we talked about the Miami alien shit a couple days ago, which is a bunch of baloney. But it's very silly baloney, so it's kind of fun.
But the streets are not safe. It'll be helpful on your way to the...
Last time we did this, let's do dexterity. We'll do a technique build. I don't know that. What's going on with that beast? That's the first time I've heard of that. Phew! Fuck. Oh god, that sneeze got stuck in me. Oh fuck. Ow, that hurt. Liza P's Souls Pinocchio. He's a resub lieutenant. And yeah, I talked about NCSoft finally licensing Homecoming, and I'm back on Homecoming. I've been playing some City of Heroes again. It's still so fucking good. I forgot about the guy up there. You speedrunning or just playing the game over? No, I'm just playing the game over. I probably will speedrun it, because I feel like it can get lower. And once it's in the 30s, then I'll speedrun. Oh, sweet. Well, thanks, B. What's this game? Lies of P. You play OSRS now that you're maxed, big man? I haven't in a little while. I've been taking a little hiatus. I'll come back, of course. Everyone always does. Oh god. There we go. You say Lies of P is better than Dark Souls 3? No, I would not say that. But I do think it is an extremely good Souls. Well, actually, I can't even say that yet because I haven't beaten the game. So maybe it actually gets better than Dark Souls 3 towards the end. Dankin said I was getting to the best spot. No, sweet. Thanks, Apollo. Or, Dankin said I was getting to the part where it gets really good. So maybe. We'll see. Oh, nice, Grizz. Yeah, it was super cool to film there. I don't think it's as good as Dark Souls 3 or Bloodborne, but it's in my top 3 with those two. Wow. You put this just behind Dark Souls 3 and Bloodborne. That's pretty fucking big.
This, as we gather Ergo, the Stargazer.
It's technique, right? That's what dexterity is in this game, because motivity is strength. Advance is status. It's technique, I think, right? Let's just do vitality and technique. Thanks, Arisa Luke. Dark Souls 3, Bloodborne, Lies of P, this order. Yeah, it's the one Dankin just said, too. Hey, man, we'll see. I liked everything that I experienced when I was playing through first time. I just didn't finish it. This time I will. I'll spank it around. What boss did you get to on the first playthrough? I didn't get stuck or anything. I just stopped after... Where did I stop? Was it after the big factory? I think you stopped at the Black Rabbit gang fight. Oh yeah, I stopped right after that. What's Liza P? It's Pinocchio, so... Wow. Everything fell apart when I tried to answer that. It's Pinocchio's souls. Hey, sleep well. This game gives me Dishonored vibes. In setting, maybe. But it has nothing in common with Dishonored past that. In fact, it couldn't be further from Dishonored, I don't think. Thanks, Arisa Brian. Of course I'll play more RuneScape. Thanks, a prime combo. God damn it. Forgot how tough perfect parries are. The timing is so tight on a perfect parry. Thanks, Resub Cade. I gotta get used to it. What was the last build you had? Strength. Just pure strength. What's the story of Liza P? I don't know. I don't remember. Pinocchio, been a bad boy, you can tell lies, you can tell the truth, and he kills a bunch of people, everything's all cattywampus in the world. I don't remember. I also forgot that you have to sharpen. Holy shit, he's back to Liza P. I am. I'm gonna finish it. Can you pet the cat? Probably. It's a prime. Hamwich? Or Hamwich? Here's the first boss. I don't remember what my fabled art does with this blade. Thanks to the membership, Jace. there anything over there? I don't remember. Thanks, Resub Dooley. This is your first playthrough? No, but I didn't beat it on my first playthrough. I stopped, so now I'm gonna actually beat it. I didn't get stuck or anything. I'm not like a coward who ran away, tail tucked between his legs to get warm milk from mommy or anything. I just stopped playing it because I think something else came out and then I never came back to it. I don't recall. But I was hailed as a prodigy for this one. Souls games are my bread and butter. And I was making this game look like child's play. Thanks to Tier 1 Smurf. God damn it. I'm already way off on my timing. There we go. Looking good. My timing's kind of getting there. Yes. No shit, that was greedy. So clean. Yes, sir. I forgot about that. Looking good. First try. Okay, this game they nerfed this shit into the ground. What? Wait, that was so easy. I remember that was difficult the first time around. What? That was super nerfed. Yeah, what? How many people whined about how hard the game was? Thanks to give some Dooley. Can't say I saw anything about that, BB. This game was way harder than every Souls game, to be fair. It was tough. It was definitely hard, but not like unbeatable or anything. I am absolutely going to down patch this. Maybe I'll beat it first time around here on current patch, and then go through and down patch just to test the difference. Because like I said, I do plan on speedrunning it, so maybe I'll do that. From Software would never do that. Brother, do I have news for you? You remember Radan? They started it.
The hotel security excludes puppets like you. So you'll have to lie to get inside. You're a special puppet after all.
Didn't they nerf Margit too? I don't think so. I just remember Radan got nerfed. Thanks, Freddy. FromSoft also turned Assassin's Creed Armored Core 6 into baby game with nerfs. Aw.
Welcome to the sanctuary of the crew, are you? Grand Covenant's fourth law. A puppet cannot lie. Welcome
Thanks, George.
to Hotel Krat.
Was anything else nerfed? Apparently everything got nerfed in here. We'll see. Did you not finish this game? Nope. I did not finish it. But I'm about to. I might finish it in the next hour. It's so easy. Yeah, we went over that, Alyssa, and thank you. Thanks for the membership, Wiggly. You're gonna speedrun it afterwards? As long as the route gets down into the 30s, I'll speedrun it. To correct myself, 3 bosses were nerfed and unfortunately they slowed down some attacks as well. It actually made me worse at the game. Oh, rough. So I'm assuming that first boss is absolutely one of them that got nerfed. Because that was so free. Hey, sleep well, Cass. It was not actually. I think you just had really good phase transition DPS. You're telling me the first boss wasn't nerfed? I remember I died like 3 times on it the last time, or the first time I played this. This time I came through and I just fucking spanked its cheeks red. That was so much easier than I remembered. Thanks, Caleb. You just got better. Yeah, I've always said, when you stop gaming for an extended period of time, when you come back, you're in your best state ever. You're in your prime state. It's at your peak. Eliza P. Cross Stanley collab. That would go hard. Thanks, Arisa Bowden. Happy birthday, Lild. Why are you playing with controller instead of keyboard mouse? Souls games are best played on controller.
I am Sophia. You must have questions. He was last seen on Elysian Boulevard. Please find Geppetto on Elysian Boulevard. Look at Jenny. That's proof you're broken. I'm no inventor. But perhaps I can wait. Take this pocket watch. Krat is a labyrinth of peril right now. Be careful. I'll use my power.
Is it worth buying if I hate Souls-like? But since it's nerfed, is the story good? If you hate Souls-like, why would you buy a Souls-like game? I'd say probably not.
Welcome to Hotel Krat. My name
I don't know what the story is though, so maybe you'd love the narrative. Thanks for some Fiodio.
Please let me know how I may be of service at Hotel Krat. Welcome to Hotel...
Oh. Will we be going back to Lords of the Fallen too? Fuck no.
I heard about you from Geppetto, but
I played Lords of the Fallen off stream a little bit. That game is just trash.
you should take this. Geppetto left it with me.
Thanks for resub DNA. I'd say definitely just start with either Dark Souls 1 or Dark Souls 3, Matthew. I think those are the most accessible. We play the Suicide Squad game? Yeah, I'm not expecting anything. That's probably going to be a bunch of cheeks, but whatever. Thanks to Prime Silent. Did you like Dark Souls 2? Yeah, I actually replayed it on stream a couple years ago. It's definitely the weakest Souls game,
The Black Rabbit.
but it's also just not
I
bad.
hate these guys. But don't be alarmed. My name is Gemini. We'll talk later, when we're safe.
Hey, happy birthday, Yuri. I appreciate it. Thank you, 5. I'm just gonna keep clearing out the zones entirely. Thanks, Arisa Maddie.
Elysian Boulevard was a regular rich people row. You wanted fancy boutiques and shops. No place better. But that was long ago. Before the puppet frenzy.
Dark Souls 2 had some of the most fun and unique mechanics in the franchise. That's an interesting take. The PvP was really interesting, though, actually. I remember really liking PvP in there. This is your second playthrough? Yeah, but I didn't beat it on my first one, so a lot of it's going to be new. Oh, sweet. Thanks, Savage. You played Demon Souls? I've played every FromSoft game, pretty much. Even the ones no one's ever heard of. Like Ninja Blade. And I liked Ninja Blade. Dark Souls 2 had great DLC content. Was that the one with the, Ice Castle? No, Ice Castle was Dark Souls 3. Oh my god, this guy's kind of popping off on me. Wow, that guy fucked me up. I shouldn't have tried to perfect guard him. I think on just normal enemies, I'll just dodge. I'm not gonna bother learning the timing. Dev's gotta nerf that guy. Yeah, that guy's too busted. There's a Prime Shiba. Alright, I'm back. He immediately just blasts me. Holy shit, he's fast. This guy needs to be nerfed ASAP! How can they allow it to exist in this state? He's too good! Unbelievable. Luckily, I persevere. Yeah, I just haven't watched the Cat Williams interview yet. Well, I thought I dodged in time. What do you think the worst run to a boss in a Souls game? I remember there was the guy on the roof. I can't remember who it was. I think it was Dark Souls 3. That one was kind of brutal. I know. Bucks apparently won their division, my dad told me. And yeah, that makes sense, Ark. And good to see Ark. There's the guys on the roof up there. Yep. No shot. What a bunch of baloney. This guy's cheating. Wait, he's not dead. I'm dead. Unbelievable. Everyone calls it Horsefuck Valley. Oh, that's the open field ice run, right? I do remember that. Wait, does this guy not respawn? Oh. Thanks, a resub. Expect. You bastard. Please come in here so I don't get shot off the thing. I just don't want the gun guy to hit me off. What the fuck? Where does this go? Oh no, I appreciate it, Hector. And yeah, of course I've streamed Devil May Cry 5 when it came out. I appreciate it, Elijah. Hope your basketball card collection's going well. And thanks to membership, Kiri, and Tier 1 Darthmo. And thanks to Prime Kaizu. Who you got winning the Super Bowl? The Browns, baby. I'm all in. God, that'd be incredible if the Browns actually won the Super Bowl. No shot. No fucking shot. Doing 50 if you get the Watchman on the first try. Which one's the Watchman? Did I get to them on my first playthrough? Well, that was sad. Next boss. Thanks to Prime. Yin. Okay. Bet you I get it first try then. He's still going. You dirty bastard. I'm not gonna drop down, I'll go around. You didn't like the new Lords of the Fallen? No, I thought that shit blew ass. Yeah, I thought that was a pile of poop. Exit tier 1. Man full of man. Oh. He's very confused right now. Okay. There we are. Oh, nice, Hector. That's huge. Hope you enjoyed it. You left all your souls. You know what? Did I ask for your fucking advice? Hmm? 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 Wow, look at all my cool items. Where'd I leave them? Not that I'm asking, but if somebody was to inquire, where were they? Right there. Where? Oh, up there. Oh, that's right. Forgot I died over here. I appreciate it, Steeler. Sleep well. Alright, let's level up. Dodging into him, but that stuns? I don't remember that mechanic. I'll try.
I'll use my power.
Hey, sleep well, Kiri, and thanks for the membership. Is this game any good? This game is extremely good. I dare say it is extraordinary. Well, that didn't stun him at all. I do have to do like... I have to do like a full roll? Probably. Let's try. Yeah, you're right. Are your ceilings really tall, or are you just small? Little column A, little column B. I remember that Windows a character I can talk to for like a side quest.
is it?
God damn it. God, this guy's fast. There we go. Not fast enough. Alright, let's talk to this guy, ask him about Murphy.
Is that you, Murphy? Oh, I guess not. Murphy is a super cool police officer. I wish I was like him.
And that's the police officer I'm gonna kill pretty soon. That little bastard. You beat the game off stream or just starting it up again? I didn't beat it at all. That's why I'm playing through it again. And then I'll probably speedrun it. That was unlucky. There's a Prime Edge. They're making DLC for this game? Good. They'll probably make a sequel too. This game did extremely well. It punched above its weight class for sure.
Something strange. Jeepers. Is that a butterfly?
Thanks, Resub.
Why is
Diaper.
the Ergo reacting like that? If you want to check it out, I can take point.
Yeah, I'm gonna speedrun after I beat it. This is where the officer is. Let me go around first. Oh, thanks, Elijah. Yeah, it's a huge card. Is there a reason to go around here? Or am I just wasting my time? Because the right way to go is through the officer, if I remember correctly. Getting a lot of hidden moonstone, though, so that can't be bad. Damn it. Wow, that was close. They almost got me with the oldest trick in the book. Thanks a tier 1. More Casey. If you lie through the entire game, you get a weapon called the Golden Lie. It's one of the best weapons. Also, lying makes you more human. Well, I have to do that for true ending, so I'm lying the entire game anyway. Didn't know it gave you a weapon, though. That's cool. Thanks for the gift sub, Yin. What's your opinion on Mortal Shell? Mortal Shell was fine. It was really good for such a small team, but I hated the ending. It really overstayed its welcome at the end. That shit got miserable. Thanks for the resub, Vietnam. Alright, let's see if I first try the officer. This guy ate my fucking lunch last time I played. Actually, no, it was during the demo. He absolutely slapped me around like a high school bully. And this is where I have to bring her baby.
Thank you so much. Be royalist.
She said the baby was at City Hall. Should we check it out? Oh, I hope everybody's safe.
Not sure. I didn't really get into Diary of a Wimpy Kid. Oh, what? That hit me on the backswing? That was greedy. Oh, but it worked out. First try on this guy. Did they nerf him too? Or am I just that good? They did, actually. His attacks are slower. Well, okay. I think that was a combination of things between me getting extremely good from not playing this game in months, and maybe a bit of the nerf too. Well. What was miserable about the final Mortal Shell boss? Oh, it wasn't the boss, it was the entire last half of that game I thought was fucking terrible. Hey, appreciate that. Thanks, Jock. I'm glad you liked the new song. Thanks for resub, Skynet. Yeah, we got a huge drop coming, Skynet. Thanks for the Prime, Jasper. I shouldn't have even bothered coming back. I can just go kill that boss. He's really easy. It's cool, YXZ.
I'll use my...
Can't wait for Wukong. Oh, me neither. That's probably my most anticipated game of the year. I'm so excited. Why'd you choose Dex instead of Strength? Because I did Strength last time, so I figured let's do Dex. We'll go Technique. Thanks to the Prime. Big. I'm here, Geppetto.
Come out, Geppetto! You've got a lot to answer for!
Thanks, Resub Griffin.
You know what caused the puppet frenzy, don't you? You and the alchemist scheming together. What's your problem? I'm here for the old man. Get lost. Wait. I know you. You're the devil's puppet. You can't sneak past me. Die!
Give me your worst, Donkey Ollie. Oh, you got me fucked up with that. No way, I missed that backstab. He's absolutely been nerfed. His health is so low. But why even nerf him? He was super easy to begin with. Whoop. Yikes. I say that and I'm gonna die to him. It'll be really embarrassing.
Are you a dream or a nightmare? Stop showing up already.
Ooh. Jesus. Okay. I'm getting a little rambunctious just going for backstabs here.
Are you a dream or a nightmare?
How did I not get that backstab?
Stop showing up already.
The backstab! The backstab! Damn you! The indicator keeps coming up, but it's not going off.
Stupid puppet! Back again!
There we go. He almost blocked me from it. If I took a death on Donkey Ollie there, I would have been tight. That would have been so cringe. I would have quit playing right then and there and revisited this game in another 2 months. That could have been the world's first death. Stop. That was never in the cards. Exit tier 1 B main.
Finally, we meet, son.
Hey, Dad.
It's a dream come true. Seeing you like this, I understand why I invented the puppets after all. But in order for me to do that, won't you help me? I want to hear all about your experiences. Use the Stalker's key to open the bridge door. We'll catch up at Hotel Krat when...
Alright. Thanks to the resub, Fruit. It would not rest. We already have a flavor profile picked out, and it is a banger. It's completely different.
So,
Oh, shit. Didn't mean to cut you off there, brother. Whoops. What's the controller you're using? It's just a PS5 controller. I'm not using any kind of like special Battle Beaver or anything for Liza P. It's just out of the box PS5 controller. And no, I did not see that Jared Leto. God damn it, I tried so hard to get out of the way in time. Am I excited for Terrifier 3? I'll watch it. I wouldn't necessarily say like I'm super pumped for it or anything. Oh, I forgot. Where's the baby doll that I need to bring back? You excited for Infinite Wealth? Yeah. Oh, I think this is where the baby doll is, actually. I'm stuck. Yikes. Going for it. Played Risk of Rain. Oh yeah, Risk of Rain 2 is fantastic.
oh no. No survivors here. What do we do? Just give her that baby puppet?
Yakuza 7 soon. Hey man, I'll be playing Infinite Wealth, don't you worry. And then we'll go right back to Like a Dragon. Hey, we got a plan. Have you played Subsistence? No. Maybe I should have spent my echoes, but let's see if I get this first try. I've got a lot of confidence here. I've first tried everything else. Let's see how this boss goes. Oh, that's right. In this game, the souls go in front of the boss door, not inside of it. I forgot. Okay, then there's no risk here at all. But I feel like I'll slap him around first try regardless. Damn, I really thought I had the timing on that. Got the timing on that, though. Pussy! There we go. Good flurry. Oh, fuck. Unlucky. The very last one. I'm kind of floundering a little bit, I'm not gonna lie. If I didn't have that absolutely tragic durability break there, I'd be fine, I think. Oh. Okay. Yep, nope. Yep, that's my bad. Get some space. Fuck. Thanks to tier 1 bubbly. Unlucky, I could have had that. I could have had that first try. Are you gonna do a moist meter on solo leveling? Yeah, I will. That's got so much hype behind it. I don't really know anything about it, but I will be watching it. Me too, Ark. I really thought I was. Damn it. Why am I mistiming that one? I'm mistiming all of it. Son of a bitch. Go. That's a little better. I'm in the flow state now. Okay, I blew it. Oh god, I'm really... Okay, I'm falling apart. Second try is not bad. We take those. Could have been first try, but I just wasn't him. But now I am. What do you think is going to be the next big thing in anime? Me. They'll insert me in every anime. Actually, oh, really appreciate the 20 gifted members, Ark. Thank you for the generosity.
You saved
Thanks to Prime Abraham.
Wonderful. He is on the second floor. I'll use my power to help you.
So what do I want? I think it's 15, 15, 15, and then 40 is the standard, right? Isn't that the standard spread? So you do 15, 15, 15, and then 40 of any of these three? For a base spread, sure, but more in capacity is always good. Okay. Geppetto, you old sack of shit. What's going on, brother?
You've returned. Always remember that you're... Speaking of which, there's a factory. My friend, the inventor Venini, went to stop them. But he...
Thanks to Tier 1 Mookie.
P organs are the source of your powers. Collect quartz to get the strength you need. Remember, the hotel is the last safe place in Krat. Be careful who you tell about this place. Be wary of dangerous people.
That's so cute.
Always be a good boy to me.
Always be a good boy to me is some sinister shit. Okay, what do I want? Oh, this is the double dodge. I bet that's pretty good with this, right? Well, I don't know. Yeah, I know solo leveling's coming out. Can't go wrong with pulse cells. Double dodge is a must-have. Is it good? I don't remember it. I just remember that it was here, but yeah, I'll do it. So I imagine... What's best attack one here? For technique. Probably enhanced fatal attack. Oh, appreciate that. Thank you again, Michael. It's good to see you. Fatal attack or staggered duration. Yeah, let's just do fatal attack. I don't need more ergo. Don't need that. I feel like none of those I'm gonna need. Maybe lower stamina consumption for that? Nah. What's the pulse cell charge again? Enhanced fatal attack? Get early ergo? You sure? Okay.
You can get from City Hall to the factory with the key I just gave you.
Is how quickly your flask recharges? You get a fuck ton of quartz if you actually explore, so I wouldn't think so hard. Okay, then yeah, that's what I'll do then. Thanks for the gift sub, Abraham. Glad you're enjoying Red Thread, Jake. It's been a lot of fun so far. Wait, do the baby quest? Oh yeah, I forgot. Where was it? Was it here? Yes, it was this one. Maybe quest is worthless. Maybe I need it for true ending. I don't know. Thanks a gift sub, Chalupa.
I could sense her. Please let me hold her there, my baby.
So I need to lie to her, right?
That's right.
Yeah.
Kind. Why?
You gonna be streaming tomorrow? We'll see. And next time you're back in the hotel, pop that record in while doing other stuff. Is the song really that good? You've been kind of gushing about it. The soundtrack in this game is fantastic, but you need to listen to the whole song for the whole thing for true ending. Oh. Thanks, the resubs are up. How much does this game cost? I don't know, is it still 60? Or did they lower the price by now? $60 and on Game Pass.
Here it is. The Nini works. Everything you see here belongs to the Nini. The classiest playboy and most brilliant inventor in Krat. Just ask him.
Stop glazing the guy.
Just puppets. Almost every machine and tram in Krat is supplied from here.
Hey, thanks again, Michael.
You gotta be curious about the guy. What kind of person is he? I wish we could find him. That is, if he's still kicking.
God damn it. I remember I fell for that prank the first time, too. I've learned nothing. I'm still a bumbling oaf. Yeah. Thanks to tier 1, Tyler. Come closer, idiot. Oh, you bastard. Ugh. I need to kill that guy that's throwing bombs. You absolute scoundrel. Oh god, not like this. Man, I'm fucking up. There we go. Now I can focus. Okay. Not clean, but we got there in the end. Thanks for resub skills. God, that perfect guard was so clutch. Oh, God, just chopping through everybody. Alright, let's go talk to the telemarketer on the phone. I remember he's over here, spouting some goofy shit. Venini was supposed to be Bruce Wayne. His parents were shot in front of him by the Riddle puppet and calls himself Prince of Krat. Oh, interesting.
Congratulations! You've been selected from this cast of a little for an exclusive, obtrusive, intrusive transmittal. From now, you know what I'm called and why I called you, and I want to know your name. For as soon as I learn that one riddle burned, only the living solve riddles, as everyone knows. That's a must. When your city is, it's time for.
Hit me with a riddle.
No more waiting. By morning, it walks on feet numbering 4. At midday, just 2. No less and no more. It walks on 3 feet when the evening arrives. And if
there's only 2 options, right? If I remember correctly. But I mean, it's human.
Correct. Fantastic insights, caller. But not everything has to rhyme, you know. I'm not a caricature. That said, how do we know you didn't just get lucky? Even a stop clock is right twice. Still, a promise is a promise. Arlecchino, tell him what he'll get. Doors and keys. And my next riddle won't be so simple to crack. Arlecchino.
Nice. Oh, I forgot he's the one that gives the Trinity keys. I remember those. You need to answer all the riddles correctly in this game for the true ending in Arkham Knight. Imagine. I remember this area very well. Okay, I didn't remember I'd take that much damage for falling, but other than that, I remember this area super well. The final boss for this game is nuts. I know, I've seen, like, the faceless puppet master guy. Like, he was crazy. I saw some of the videos about, like, trying to beat him and then struggling so much. He looked very cool. I don't know if that's the final boss or, like, a secret boss or... Jesus Christ. Or what, but he was cool. Hey, Salamander Dagger. I remember that. That's the one that has, like, fire imbued on it.
This place gives me the creeps.
Oh, and I remember on the if we went left, there's like the acid pit that has the giant robot in it. God damn it. Another wacky trick. What the fuck, man? Have some dignity. Does this game have any interesting speed tech? Yes. It actually has a really cool speedrun route, but it's just a little too long for me right now, so I need it to get to the low 30s. Right now it's 43 for world record, which means it'll take me like an hour 20 for a completed run. Thanks to the Prime Jester. Is that like a Dark Souls type game? Yeah, it's a Souls-like Pinocchio game. Oh, I remember this boss. That's the shield guy down there. Put him up, Buster. Does this work on the front? No, I didn't think so. I was just curious. Okay, almost killed myself for it. Damn it. Okay. Didn't get my fatal attack. Couldn't find it. Okay. Didn't expect that. Didn't even use the fatal attack. I just fucking brute force poked him to death. He's a tier 1 water plant in the Prime WZP. Nice. Motivity Clank is huge. Even though I'm not playing a Motivity build. So the fastest way is still perfect parrying? Yes, seems like it. Was there anything back here? I remember going back here, but I don't remember if there was anything worth. Doesn't matter anyway, I'm just gonna go clear the zone. There's a resub gamer. Did I get the butterfly item? Does it auto pick up? I already forgot. Even though I just did it. Thanks the resub. Hug. Yeah, okay, good. Alright. Now I can kill them all here. Too far. De-aggro, cowards! Come back! What are you doing? Why are you afraid? Ooh, damn. Taking a lot of damage. Easy enough. You have the perfect block to not take damage? Yes. Is this a new run? Yes. I feel like I'm already not that far away from where I left off, to be honest. Doing way better with this faster weapon than your first one with strength only. Yeah, I've always preferred dex builds, but I wanted to try strength. I remember Vanini's up here, like directly above me. And there's that giant robot that I didn't kill last time, but I really want to. But I don't know how. There's got to be a way to survive in there. This requires Trinity Key, which I have. Oh, whoops. I thought that was the one that opened. Thanks for subduct. You can remove the acid? Okay. The weapon down there is busted. Cool. Wait, did I miss something? If you're a badass, you can do it with the acid. I tried multiple times on my first playthrough, only to die repeatedly each time and have the chat call me trash. Thanks for sub skinny. Am I missing something? I'm fucking lost. That didn't take long. I'm gonna go spin these before I forget them. Oh, it's over there. You have to kill the overheat puppet in the tube, and there's a valve in the room that he breaks out of. Okay, cool.
Now that we have, you must understand. Nobody knows what caused the disaster. That's why I found you. We're both unique. That's all I can say for now. I'll use my power.
If you opt to lie a lot, your shadow will show a longer nose in the hotel. Oh, that's super cute. What a nice little detail. And I'm not looking at it, bitch. You still pushing all the way through? Yes. And I'm making tremendous time, too. Idiot. Okay, maybe I'm the idiot. He low-profiled all of my attacks. Beating the game tonight. At the pace I'm going, I just might. Oh, fuck! Tight squeeze. Oh god. How did you not get hit by it? I think it's a resub trouble. Once you reach Archbishop, you'll be stuck there at least 30 minutes, I imagine. That's the two-phase one, right? Because that one actually was really tough. That one took me quite a few tries. That one took me like 2 hours, actually. I'm underselling it. That was legitimately difficult. Thanks to the resub, J Million. The resub, Samus. Don't know what that's about, B. Thanks for the 20 though, good meme. God damn it. Oh, I remember you.
All puppets must die. I hear the sound of springs. You can't fool me. All puppets must die. Kill the puppets.
Okay. You dirty rat. I'm taking a lot of damage here. Oh.
I wish I'd known.
Backstab! What the fuck?
Hell of its own.
I've missed every perfect guard on this guy.
I can't tell what's alive and what's
Oh, huge.
I wish I hadn't run away.
First try. Scary. A tight squeeze. But, as the expression goes... wait, what's the squeeze? Enough juice for the squeeze? That doesn't fit here. I thought it was something a little more appropriate. Doesn't matter though, still first try. Man, I'm first trying everything. I'm a fucking wizard here. No, it's my second playthrough. I just didn't finish it on my first one, which is why I started over. Instead of picking up where I left off. You gonna change your fit? Oh yeah, here, I'll do that now. Let's do... We'll do Santa hat. There's a membership charge. We'll kind of drip them out a little bit. That's dapper. I remember Venini's to my right, but the Fox guys to my left. There's a membership shoe, nice.
Fantastic. The pipe fit like a glove. Well, like a pipe that fit. Idioms, you know?
Ooh, admirers seem to follow me everywhere. Pleased to see you, my star.
You made it all the way here, unbothered by ruffians.
This may well benefit our former client. Did you catch that subtle whiff of money in the air?
You caught us on our return trip. We had to deny his ridiculous request.
Keep your whiskers up if you're heading in there. He is...
That's...
Well, anyhow.
Are you carrying the latest edition of Venini's Landmark Guide?
No,
In
no,
a
no
non-fiction
drywall.
work in
I'll have to
crafts
say no
these
to
days.
that.
It goes for a premium at the shop, but Maduro might not get his cut. If you can get all 3 volumes collectors want, you're in luck. I have a conscience and a powerful sense. You'll wish you had this, and the price is a steal.
What was it about this again? Do I want this or not want this? I remember there was something about this. Or is it just a scam? Do I just get scammed by this guy? It's just a scam? Okay. That might have been what it was then. Okay, I'm gonna grab the bonfire over here. I know the overheat guys over past the thing over there on the left, past those guys. Remember that. these over here.
All right, Benini. Pull yourself together. You have a duty to this city. And to your own sterling reputation. A little help? Anyone? Wealthy and dashing philanthropist in need of assistance? Oh, easy now. Don't need to kill me. Hold on. Geppetto's a friend. I'm fine. Please, help me find my butler, Pulcino. Stalkers were supposed to be working for me, but my butler went to barricade the back door, and I haven't. The factory is, of course, my priority. We must take it back. Before all this, this chaos, Fuoco was the puppet in charge of the furnace. I'm told he's still building an army of puppets. How did this nightmare come to be? Please.
I've got it, Vanini, you little bitch. I think his butler's over here, right? A technique crank is nice. How do you jump in this game again? L3. Okay, thanks. I couldn't remember if it was double tap square or L3. Okay, I think that's everything for up here. Of course I'll stream the Elden Ring DLC when it comes out. I remember hating these guys. These guys were a pain in the ass. Shit. I saw that coming too. That's such a shame. Go. Oh, I can't even get the fatal strike because he's got his fucking head buried in it. What a little asshole. He's a bit viz. Oh, I recognize this alarm anywhere. This is the iPhone alarm. I said that last time too, didn't I? Let's see if I get it first try. I only have one health, or one pulse cell left. Alright, had to stretch out a little bit. Get a little loose for it. Yeah, he's that guy that's got the fucking Glock on him here. He was a pain in the ass. It's certainly a lot easier with a faster weapon on this guy. Using a slow weapon on this guy's attacks was miserable. Oh, you got me fucked up. Why are you running? No shot. Wait, how do I dodge that again? Damn it. There's a way to dodge that and I don't remember how. I think it was just... I think I was too close. I just have to play it safe now. Oh. How do I dodge that? Do I stand behind the pipe? Must be. That must be how. Blech. Not bad. I could have had that first try if I didn't get overheated twice. Or if I had more pulse cells. I went in there with only 2. Alright, I'm back, you bitch. Oh, I got greedy. Oh, greedy again. What? Oh my god. Falling apart. There we go. You coward! Come face me! Jesus! Ooh, oh my god, thank you for the huge drop pill. Or fill, sorry. I thought that said pill. Thank you for the generosity. Again, I keep getting hit by that. sweetie. Ooh, close. What a close shave that was. I'm almost out of heals, too. I can't see. You bitch. Turns around and just no-scopes me. What a sack of shit. No! Oh. My reflexes are second to none. I wish you would stop using that attack, though. There we go. So far, nothing has taken me more than 2 tries. And it never will. That's what it means to be a gamer. I just built different. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Easy game. Easy game. I appreciate the 50, and Godspeed. I hope you find Nancy. That's fucking terrible. Thank you so much for that, Phil. Sorry it came during the fight. I didn't get to read what you said. Sup. Well, hey, thank you so much, Phil. I appreciate it.
I'll use my power to help.
Alright, not bad. Have you watched Pluto? I started it, I haven't finished it. Oh, one quick text message. I appreciate it. Thank you, Smilo. Wait, this takes me to the church. I still have more shit to do at the factory. I want to kill a robot. Hold on, let me go back. No, can't do that drywall. I'm not 1v1ing. How long has this been released for? I think 3 months. Maybe 4. Thanks, Hylian, and thanks to Tier 1 Bloody Chaos. And thanks to the membership, Austin. And I'm not sure, Austin. Okay, so I remember there's the overheat robot down the left side there. Man, I'm able to kill him in 3 shots now. Some of them, I guess. Overheat robot down there. I don't remember what I get from this. Oh, quartz. Right. When's the next tier list? Not sure yet. You little bitch. Oh, you bitch. I remember down here is an item. Okay, this guy's about to solo me down here. Any new songs in the works? Wrote a couple new songs, nothing deep along production or anything at the moment. We just released our newest EP. And the Overload bot comes from there, I remember. Ugh, Jesus. No way I didn't block that. I'm dead. Wait. That didn't insta-kill me? Oh, it's that move that does, if you get hit by it. I remember that guy gave me so much trouble in the beginning, but I've become such a stronger man now. I truly have improved as a human being. That's what it means to be almost 30 years old, reaching peak. So that drains the acid, right? Yes, it does. I'm coming, pussy. Let's go. What'd you build this go around? I'm gonna do technique. Right now, I'm really enjoying just this base rapier. Well, this was the wrong way. How do I get down there? You ever finish Lords of the Fallen? No, I actually fucking hated it, so I didn't finish it. Oh, I remember how to get down there. Hey, welcome then, Toski. Do you like this game? I really like this game, yeah. It probably is one of the best Souls games, like, actually, and I haven't even made it to the really good parts yet, apparently. But it's so solid. And I love the setting. Using Pinocchio like this is really fun. There's a resub Rizzle. Alright. Puppet of the Future dies tonight. Wow, that worked out. Blasted him out of midair with that. I'm sure he didn't expect that. Bastard. Dirty rat. I can't move! I don't know if there's anything that he, like, does that one-shots me, but I'm just gonna play it safe anyway. And heal. Oh, I thought he was jumping. That should do it. Well, that was the easiest boss in the game. Thanks for the quartz, idiot. Yeah, Chihuahuas are pretty aggressive. Sorry to hear about that. Oh, wait. I remember seeing a video on the booster glaive. That's a technique item, isn't it? That's the one that gives you the giant lunge. Hold on. It is technique. Is it? There it is. Yeah, it's the charged heavy. Thanks, Jacob. It's the best not legendary. Is that right? I believe it. That seems really strong. I beat the game with that handle and the puppet blade. Oh, yeah, being able to boost with a better blade might be the fucking move. I'm really liking the rapier, though. Let's listen to the track. I need this for the true ending, right?
Close your eyes.
Yeah, that's what I did last time, was the big pipe wrench and police baton. The vocalist reminds me of the vocalist that sings for Nier. Records are optional for humanity. Dangan says I need this for true ending, so. Plus it's kind of a banger anyway. Banger, but is it DMCA? Oh shit, I didn't even think about that. That'd be tragic. You can close out while doing other stuff? Oh, nice.
I'll use my power.
How do you think the Bucks will do in the playoffs? Lose immediately. Browns win the Super Bowl. This is nice. Are you enjoying the game so far? Big fan of FromSoft games and was thinking about picking this up. This is probably the best non-FromSoft Souls game. Have you upgraded your weapon? Not a single time. And I'm still first or second trying every boss. I think I've only died in total, what, 5 times? Maybe. I'm cruising. What's the speedrun tech, I wonder? I don't know how it works, but if you charge attack at certain corners, it launches you. Didn't you already play this a while ago? I never actually beat it. There's a tier 1. Hisei. Nice. God, that was a banger. Oh, my springs liked it. Hey, thanks, Samuel. How far did you get last time? Right after the Black Rabbit gank. There's a tier 1 poo. And the Prime Armaleth. Yeah, let's see how the booster glaive treats me. It's a little slow, but I mean that seems about right. It's a giant glaive. That's still a really nice move. I remember there's like an explosion up here. Okay. That was unavoidable. Scripted. Alright, here comes the booster glaive. Not the rake! God damn it! Thanks, Ricardo. Oh, this is where you get the big pipe wrench, isn't it? Once that starts one-shotting, it's gonna go crazy. Thanks for the membership, Caliber. Hey, glad you guys liked Ghosts. Yeah, it was a fun music video and a super fun track. Yeah, I'm liking the booster glaive right now. Remember there's a little mini boss up here? Yeah, there he is. Oh, it's an overheat guy. Yep. Saw that coming. What's my Fable art? Okay. It seems pretty good. Nope! I thought I was gonna get hit by that. How did I mistime that? Coward! Fuck, it's already breaking. Oh, I'm dead. Close call. That was sad. That didn't kill. Why? This'll kill. No! Yeah, I like the rapier better for dealing with these guys. I need something fast for him. That shit is so ass. That shovel goes crazy. Thanks, resub noob. Alright, I think that's a good stopping point for right now. I'm gonna call it a night. We'll play more tomorrow. Oh, sweet. Thanks, Joe. Alright. Thanks for tuning in. Appreciate all the generosity. Have a wonderful rest of your evening, everybody. I will see you either tomorrow or the next day. Have a great night. Thanks again. And I'm not sure, Dirt. I think it was just right time, right place. But it's also a really good show. Alright, anyway. Thanks again. Sleep well. See ya.